All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. Lord's will, Adawana Ratazad. This will be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go in the Rakah Kwadash. For the record, today's date is February 24th, 2021, the year of hastening the coming of our Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And no videos, just pretty much I was reading the scriptures, for myself, as you should be doing, searching the scriptures daily, studying, reading. I like to go here a little, there a little, so I just read random. Sometimes I'll just go through and just open up the book and just go through random scriptures, man. They have a saying in the islands. They say a chapter a day keeps the devil away. So and you try to be as consumed in this word as much as possible. So anyway, I was going through the scriptures and I was reading Philippians chapter 3 and a couple, different. It was just supping with me. It was supping with me pretty much. So I said, let me commit it to wax, do a quick little lesson on it, while the spirit was on me, So here you have it. All right. So nonetheless, I'm gonna go into Rakah Kwadash as usual. I'm not gonna read the whole chapter. I'm gonna just go through the spirit and see where it leads. All right. So let's go. This is Paul speaking. All right. So this is Philippians chapter 3 verse 1. It says, "Finally, my brethren," and that's who we do these video epistles for, these lessons. We're fishing for the elect of Israel, the hopeful elect of Yasharallah, that are scattered amongst the four corners of the earth. All right. So it says, "Finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord." Adawan. All right. To write the same things to you, to me indeed is not grievous, but for you it is safe. It says, "Beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of how you say that word, concision, however you say that, Salakia. For we are the circumcision which worship Yahweh in the spirit and rejoice in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and have no confidence in the flesh." Yeah, we walk by faith, not by sight. It says, "Though I might also have confidence," remember, this is Paul speaking, "though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any other man thinketh that he hath if any other man thinketh that he hath whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more." Meaning, Paul was a Hebrew of the Hebrews, which he's going to go into. Okay, he was a Pharisee amongst the Pharisees. You see what I'm saying? So if anyone was to trust in the flesh and be carnal, he was saying that he would be the number one person, the number one person to do such a thing, okay? Because he was a Hebrew amongst the Hebrews that he's going to go into, all right? But he didn't, okay? That's why I was reading this and they were just supping with me, because we put all our eggs in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? We put all our trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, his words, these prophecies. We know everything is going to come to pass, okay? The Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay, they're not men that they should lie, okay? Not one jot or one tittle is going to pass from the Lord till all be fulfilled. We know our salvation is nigh, man. Okay? You see, but we have to, we're prisoners of hope. Okay? Prisoners of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay? If you can receive it, Faith-based Israelites, as they like to make fun of us, mock us. Okay, so let's go back to Philippians. It says, "Though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any other man thinketh that he hath whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more." Remember, Paul is speaking. Circumcised. Remember, Romans, he broke it down, right? Remember, he said he wished he could be accursed for his kinsmen, his brethren, according to the flesh, right? It says, "Circumcised the 8th day of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, and Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law, a Pharisee." Okay? So he was saying, like I said, he was a if you can receive it, a super Israelite, okay? As far as carnally, flesh wise, he was of the seed, the stock, kept the laws, so on and so forth, brought up, you see what I'm saying? So it says, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, and we know that's what Paul did as Saul, right? But he was doing it in righteousness' sake because he thought he was doing the right thing until Yahushua came and knocked him off the horse, humbled him, and showed him the right way, showed him the proper truth, the proper understanding of the scriptures, right? It says, hey, you can remember Yahushua said, why kickest thou against the pricks, right? And then he fully understood. Yahushua opened his eyes, you know what I'm saying? He blinded him, okay, and then he opened it, you see? So it says, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, the apostles, right? But he didn't know no better at the time. It says, touching, he thought he was doing it. As the scripture said, we have a zeal for the Lord, but not according to righteousness, right? It says, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, it says, touching the righteousness, which is the law, blameless. You see, because he kept the law. He was a Pharisee amongst the Pharisees. Okay? You see, so everything Paul, or as Saul, if you may have it, was doing at the time when he was persecuting this church, he was doing it in righteousness' sake. Okay, he was sincerely going off. As the elders like to say, you could be sincerely deceived. Okay? It says, but what things are gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach, for Adawan, Yahushua Hamashiach, right? You see? It says, because what we're fools for Yahushua, right? You see? That's what we are. We're fools for Yahushua, all right? Let me see something. I'll get to this. Let me keep going. It says, but what things were gained to me, I counted but what things were gained to me, those I counted for loss for Hamashiach, right? It says, meaning everything he learned in the world, all the basically he became a new creature. That's why I wanted to get this. You got to become a new creature. Okay, by the renewing of your mind, you got to put off that old man, and it's a process. You see, you got to come how to explain, you gotta fully understand this thing, come into this thing holy, eat the whole roll, digest it. You see, this is Romans 12:1. And I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. That's the main point, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world. You see, you gotta become a new creature, you see? But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. You see? And how do you do that? You do that through this word. Okay? The renewing of your mind, these precepts, these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? This is Psalms. Man. This whole thing is good. The Psalms 119 and 4, okay? The main point is in 9. Psalms 119 and 4. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently, okay? Which is these laws, statutes, and commandments found within these scriptures. It says, oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes, then shall I not be ashamed. When rightly dividing the word of truth, the proper understanding, rehearse, you know what I'm saying? It says, then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. And we're not gonna do that yet until we get them new bodies. We're not gonna keep the laws perfectly. Okay, that's a new covenant. The laws being put in our inward parts, but we have to try. You have to rehearse. Okay, you can't willfully sin. Okay, you got to try your best to keep the laws. All right. It says the high holy days, so on and so forth. It says, I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments. I will keep thy statutes, O forsake me not utterly. It says, verse 9, this is the main point. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? Because we're filth, we were covered in filth with the ways of this world, this Babylon juice. The way we looked at life, the way we thought about things was completely contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So you got to be renewed. Okay, you got to be born again if you can receive it. And that doesn't mean being fucking dunked in a ice cold freezing water. Okay, you see, it means coming into this truth. You know, keeping the laws, the high holy days, teaching, studying, so on and so forth. It says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways, all right? By taking heed thereto according to thy word, okay? That's being repentful, you see? Taking heed according to thy word, which is found within these scriptures, these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, so that's what it means. Be ye not and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, meditate upon these precepts day and night. Digest it. Think upon it. Okay, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. And you can't just be a hearer of the word, you got to be a doer. Okay, so let's go back to Philippians, all right? It says, Philippians 3 and 7, but what things were gained to me, okay, whatever you learned in the world, okay, I mean, of course, you got to still maintain knowledge of the world, okay? It says, the scriptures say using the world, not abusing it. But hey, that comes after. That's secondary. Okay, this truth comes first. Okay, this is the most important knowledge on the face of the earth, the most heavy science, the most heavy math. Okay, so you gotta properly understand it. It says, but what things were gained to me, those I counted for loss for Hamashiach. Yea, doubtless I counted all things. This is the main point that I wanted. Yea, this is what this is the verse that I was thinking about, and it led me all around the scriptures, So I said, let me just do a little lesson on it, like I said. We count all things shit, dung, worthless, okay? All right? Nothing matters but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and this truth, you see? And that's the spirit, that's the mindset you got to be in. You got to be willing to give it all up, man. Okay? You can't serve two masters, okay? All right? All our eggs, like I said, are in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? All our trust, all our faith, you see? It says Philippians 3 and 8. That's the main point. Yea, doubtless, this is Paul speaking, all right? Paul, this man was circumcised the 8th day of the stock of Yasharallah, of the tribe of Benjamin, okay, Benjamin, all right, son of the right, and Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law, a Pharisee, okay? And this man still counted everything but I read it, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Yea, doubtless, okay, because he was fully persuaded. You got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency, okay, rightly dividing the word of truth. This sound doctrine is what's going to keep you stable. Okay? That's that oil. Okay? You see? And I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, my Adawan, my Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? For whom I have suffered the loss of all things, okay? You got to be willing to give it all up. He that endureth till the end, the same shall be saved. All right? You see? For whom I have suffered the loss of all things and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach. Okay, that's the point. All right? And Elder Apostle Gabar always brings that out. Kiss the son, lest he be angry. Okay? You see? You see? That's pretty much it. That's the point on that. That's the point on it. The whole chapter is good, but that's the point, You got to be willing to give everything up, man. You got to give it your all, to learn, to win the love of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, We are fools, as it is written, for Yahweh Shai. We are killed all the day long, okay? But, hey, it's worth it. It's going to be worth it in the end, okay? It's going to be worth it. We're going to get that righteous reward, those new bodies. We're going to be the ruling body, the ruling class in the kingdom. Lord's willing, we keep enduring. Not to mention, we're going to get the greatest gift, which is salvation. We're going to get delivered from this destruction. Okay? And this, best believe, this destruction is drawing nigh. Okay? More and more things are intensifying, more and more things are turning up. All right? So just hold on, keep pushing. Like I always say, we're close. We're close. All right? Like again, yea, doubtless, I call Philippians 3 and 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Okay? Yea, doubtless I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahushua, my Lord, my Adawan, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach. Okay, we're trying to win the love, the mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We want to be found blameless, spotless in His sight. Okay, we want to have our wedding garments on. Okay, and our lamps trimmed. All right. So, hey, in order for that to happen, you got to occupy till He comes. Give diligence. Anyway, I don't want to ratazah. This was edifying. Like I always say, keep pushing, keep pushing. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babah.